So anyway, the first discrimination was when I was 5 years old, and it was about not wearing my false arm. So my mum was telling them that I would throw the false arm away. I didn't work with that false arm, and she's right, I never. I hated it. So the school still wanted me to get a false arm. When I get the false arm, the school put a elastic band around the hand, the false hand, and put a pencil in it and made me write with it. 5 years old. So if I wasn't learning to write, I'd say it was the education board, because they weren't teaching me to write. They were teaching me to use a false plastic hand, which was the right hand, and was trying to write with this false plastic hand that don't actually do anything. It's a dolly's hand. So if I get to say what I believe that was, I think that was a bit dumb. So as far as I was concerned, the arm didn't do anything. It didn't actually write. It was a nuisance. And so that's the first place where I got discriminated, was at school at 5 years old. Also, not just that, I also had to, when I came in, and I just came in with a top on, with the same clothes as everybody else is wearing, they used to take me at 9 o'clock in the morning into the dressing up clothes and put on a dressing up outfit on me, which had 2 sleeves. So they used to cover me up, even though the dresses went all the way down to my ankles and wasn't part of the dress code, and they put me back in class. So there I am, dressed up in fake costume at 5 years old, and everybody else is wearing t-shirt and shorts, and the children didn't even notice. I don't know whether the children noticed. Maybe there'd be a few comments, actually, because when I was 5 years old, I've never done a video over it, but let me just see whether back in the 1970s, which was 1975, 1976, whether people can remember that I was dressed in that outfit. So what I'd done is, I didn't like it. Oh, it was an awful feeling. I was only 5 and it felt like shadows were over me, and I felt all closed in. I felt really, really controlled. So I ran home to my mum. I ran out of the class. Must have said I was going to go to the toilet. And I cheekily ran out of that class at 5 years old. We only lived across the road from the school. And I ran into my mum and showed her, look, this is what they're putting on me in school. Look at this dress, it's disgusting. Anyway, my mum and her dad went over to the school, and they were fuming. My mum and my granddad were fuming with the school. So my